Hey there, how's it going? It's LordChar1892. Today we're going to be going over a very strong build that I found in this game. It is comprised of the police baton handle and the living puppet's axe blade. Now I am using a Motivity build. I'm currently level 82 when I started this. Now this footage you're going to see is uncut footage of me going up against the final 3 bosses of the game. Now this build is so good that I got these bosses down quick, couple tries max. But it just goes to show you how strong this build is. Now, to make this build work, one of the key components is the puppet string Legion arm, fully upgraded, just so you could get that charge heavy and it shoots you up in the air, brings you down with a good slam. With the damage of the living puppet handle, living puppet axe, it does great damage, and it also staggers when they come down, so you get that nice good damage. Now the police baton fable art gives you a 1-hit buff, so if you put it on and then you do a charge heavy, you get extra damage. Now the fable art for the living puppet is a very quick forward slash, so it's easy to follow up in combo. Now what gives it that secret sauce is gonna be the acid grindstone. Now for whatever reason, acid applies the quickest to enemies. I tried with fire and with lightning, but acid seems to apply the fastest. Now with all that combined, you're gonna see just how quick these bosses go down, how much damage they take per hit. It's insane. So right now this is my first time seeing this boss, right? So I'm still trying to get used to it. I'm not really used to its move patterns. I'm just trying to study it, see what it's gonna do. Alright, now this is my first attempt at the acid. We're gonna see just how much damage it does. See, 747. Now we're down what's that about? And then there you go. On that final hit, we got the acid applied. We're gonna go for the stagger here, but we got the shield break instead, and we missed the stagger. At first I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't see. I thought I did get the stagger, but it turns out I didn't. But right here we still have 6 pulse cells, and on the first attempt, you know, that's like, you're already starting to wonder, like, damn, is this boss really that easy, or what's going on? Now it's just the build. The build is insane. Alright, so this is my first death, right? That final flurry of attacks caught me off guard, but you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna go in again. And right here I just took a little bit of time to process, to really think about what was going on and see how I was going to counter it. Now for my medallions, I have the increased weight capacity +2. I have the, I think it's a butterfly medallion, the one that gives you extra stamina, extra health, and extra legion. Then I have resistance against shock, and then finally I have the medallion that gives you slight weapon buff whenever you do a perfect parry. Okay, so right here we already applied our acid. Now we also applied the baton buff, so we have a 1-hit, and then so now we have 2 buffs at the moment, the baton and the medallion. Alright, so now we're going damage. Right here we got the apply on the debuff. Okay, right here we're gonna go in for the break. Hopefully we get it. Now that time too, I don't know why. We chunked a bunch of its health, but it skipped the whole the whole fatal attack. Now, my theory is because we over damaged it, so then it skipped the fatal. But you can just see just how fast I'm chunking this boss's health. Ooh. Oh, got me again. Okay, so that's death 2. So we learned a little bit there. And then we're going to be going into attempt number 3. Now up until this point I haven't been using the Legion arm just because I'm really studying the boss. And the easiest strat I found is just to really stay close and walk around him. Because if you just walk around him like that, he really misses most of his attacks. Okay, so it's time for the acid. He's about 3/4 health. Now we're going. Ooh. And that applied the acid already. Now you see how much damage this is really doing? It's insane, right? So this time it actually gave us the fatal attack. And that's gonna be it for this version. So this one, what's this, the 3rd attempt? So we got it. We got first face down in the 3rd attempt.
Oh, Simon.
Now, what was interesting about this fight is I thought we were going to be able to get that sword from this boss's soul, but unfortunately the developers didn't give it to us. But that's a cool ass sword right there, if I'm being honest. I wish we would be able to get it. So right here, I don't know what's going on, so I don't know what the hell to do. I'm just trying to dodge these lightning bolts. But right there where I got that parry, I said, oh shit, that's Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Ganondorf mechanics. So next time I know I gotta parry those to deflect them back. And then, you know, whenever you start a new phase to a boss, you got that discovery phase. So I'm just seeing what it does, trying to stay out of range, trying to learn. Ooh. And they got me right there.
The arm of God will awaken soon.
Okay, so this is gonna be round 3. I pretty much got a gist of what the boss is gonna do, especially whenever we get to that Ganondorf Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time phase where you gotta shoot back the energy blast. So I should be good, but let's see. Now right off the bat, we're gonna start off with the acid. And we're gonna go try to get this as quick as possible. And right there, we got the shield break immediately, and the poison. Look at that little hop right over here. Okay, look at this, already about a little bit over half health. And right there we traded. Went up a little bit. Couple hits in. And that's it. Quick. Now we're skipping this cutscene because, you know, I already seen it. Reapply the poison, and we're gonna do our best to knock all of these back. 2, 3. We got 4. We got 4 out of the 6. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. But, you know, free damage. She just sat in there. So this is only the second time I've seen phase 2, but this weapon doing so much damage, that's all I'm gonna need. And just keeping the same strat of staying in close. Kind of reminds me of Romeo's moves with all the quickness and the little rapid scurrying around. I don't know, Romeo still gave me a hard ass time, but then again, that was before I found all this out. And I don't know why I did that. Oh, and we did get the stagger, so this is gonna be it right here then. There's no way she's living through all that. Okay, so that was that boss. Total, it took me 3 attempts. I only saw the second phase twice and was able to get it with this weapon. Now we're gonna go into this boss. Now on this boss, it went down in one shot, blind, no nothing. It's just showing you the merit of how strong poison with the motivity, with the blade, with the handle, with the Legion arm, all that stuff combined together. Just absolutely puts you in the best situation to win. Now, just like the first footage, this footage is also uncut, just straight.
Behold,
I did gain a little bit more levels because, well, you know, you progress through the area and you gain the crystals and whatever. So my level is a tad bit higher from when I started the first boss, just because, you know, you have to progress a whole nother area to get here.
A world with no lies. A key that unlocks true evolution. Give thanks. Ergo is a gift from me, Simon Manus, who will transgress even God. Bow down to your God, who will be born now.
Okay, Simon Manus. Okay. So you're gonna see me fight this guy, but this is rough, okay? Because I don't know. It's first time seeing it, I don't know what he was into, so it's me just trying to think on my feet. So I'm not gonna see no cool moves, no cool side dodges, nothing. Nothing flashy, it's just Unga Bunga to its purest form.
If you want what you pay, I fly. Better yet, how about
Look at that. With the charge shot, that's just a little bit shy of 2,000 damage. Oof. That easy peasy. So now we're gonna let him do his thing for phase 2.
this is evolution. Behold, as I discard this fragile body. Witness me as I grasp the power of a true god.
Now this part right here, it reminded me of the Elden Ring reveal trailer back in the day. You know, whenever they showed all those hands and then we didn't know what the hell that meant. Yeah, this gave me massive Elden Ring vibes. Okay, so currently I have 8 full cells. Now I am using a different amulet. I added the stamina upgrade amulet and the boss amulet that gives there a chance for one of your pulse cells not to be used. Right? So that's what's different amulet wise from the other fight. There's no real, I don't have a real strategy right here, to be honest. This is my first time seeing it, so I'm just unga bunga and trying to do what I've been doing. Now you see there was that heavy, but then with the follow up with the label art. Man, that's crazy damage. Think about it, how quick you can get all that damage out. And I was trying to go for another one right there, but I didn't know he could reach that far. Ooh, dodged that barely. So I finally primed him for the fatal attack. And with his health being so low, I'm pretty sure this is it. There it is, little achievement got. One shot, easy peasy. Now it does, to be honest, it's probably because they nerfed it in the patch, which sucks because I just didn't have enough time to get enough hours into the game to get to this point before the nerf. But I would have liked to been given the option to play it pre-nerf, right?
Well, I suppose
like because this is Souls-like, and one of the main things is its difficulty. Whenever they make change like that will affect the difficulty, I feel like they should have an option like where you can select play it version 1.0 or play it version 1.2, whatever the patch was, right? Just so you can still get the full experience.
I grew to love you. After all, you're the puppet who would bring my son back to life. I'm disappointed.
Right, so we're just letting this cutscene play out. Just because, you know, whenever you enter the boss area, it plays a cutscene the first time.
I believed you were a good boy. If you refuse, then I'll have to retrieve it myself. My son.
So this is an optional secret boss or true boss, whatever they call it. Nameless Puppet. Now, according to the internet, right, what everybody was saying, this is supposedly the hardest boss. But this build is just work on him. Look, that little section, he's already about half health.
I know you have gone astray.
Right. Well, you know, he got me. First time seeing him, so I was still trying to study his moves. Okay, so because this is uncut footage, you're gonna see now I have this habit of changing outfits during fights. Well, not during fights, but before and after fights. Just because sometimes, you know, you get that placebo that you need a better looking outfit to fight. Makes you do better. So I chose this. I was gonna say I'm gonna go classic Pinocchio, like Carlo, like his son, just to fuck with them. But then I was like, nah, that's too much on the nose. Let me find a different outfit. So then, you know, I said, what about the Monster Hunter, right? Or the Monster Sweeper? And then I was like, what about White Lady? And I'm like, oh, what a white with the owl. That'll be a good fit. So that's what I chose. That's why you see me change outfits. Now since you know the acid be so good, I'm gonna apply it before the fight. Try to get in as quick as possible. All right, here you counted my puppet string, so I got stopped. We staggered them there. We already applied the poison in those couple hits.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other.
And then I wasn't locked in, so I see like 3/4 of the health in those couple moves. Right there, that's where I found out he can also heal, like with the pulse cell. So that was interesting. Okay, we're gonna go in for the stagger, another heavy, and then the stagger.
Not for you.
Ooh, and then we're just gonna rush in for that kill. Now this is only the second time on him, so now of course it's gonna be a phase 2, right? Because so here when I was watching this cutscene, I was like, you know what? I don't know if I like that outfit. I don't know if I want to finish this in the owl outfit.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Okay. Right here I'm just studying its moves, watching it, see what it does. The sword is pretty cool though, how he splits it into 2. Let me go do this thing, keep me my distance, watching them. Just trying to figure out how I'm gonna be dealing with these moves. He ended up getting me. Alright, so we're at 2 deaths. So I'm gonna change my outfit again because I don't like how that looked in the cutscene. So I'm gonna revert back to my original outfit. First I was gonna say the alchemist, but then I was like, no, that doesn't really flow too good. So I like to mix it up. I feel like that looks the best right there. Then right here I'm making a couple little changes just to make sure I have the right equipment. Since he is slashing, I changed this over to make sure I had more slashing resistance. And yeah. And I hadn't gotten to go buy any of those little wish cube things, so didn't want to go all the way back to the hotel for more.
Real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have done it. Trouble puppet.
Yeah, I'm just wailing on him, just free damage all day, and then I'm gonna go for the
freedom is not for you, but for Carlos.
See, on this round, I didn't even give him enough time to heal. So we're gonna go skip that, go straight into apply my acid while he applies his blood. Or whatever that red thing is. He stopped me. Okay, look at that. He stopped me right in my tracks. Okay, so that's 3 deaths. So this can be round 4. But I feel like he got lucky.
You can become a real human. Come to me.
Okay, last time I didn't go for the poison right away. No.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Barely survived there.
I know you have gone astray. You troublesome little puppet.
He was able to get one of his pulse cells off. Oh, and that's him right there.
Your freedom is not for you. How dare you? You're just a puppet.
And this time I didn't want to give him enough time to rush me, so I rushed him. Got the mini stagger there. Let's do applying the poison. We got the status effect. Alright, now we primed him for the fatal. He stopped us there. And he broke my stamina. Ooh. And then that right there, that was a nice hit. We both went in for the super hit. Just mind connected first. And then once I saw I was this close, I was like, that's it. He's done. If you made it to the end of the video, this section is going over all the P organ setup that I have. Go ahead and pause the video on the little sections just so you can see exactly what I used. Now sections phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4, that's where I used all of my 28. I didn't spec any into phase 5. Hopefully you liked the video. If you can, leave me a subscribe, like the video, and let me know in the comments what you thought about the video. Thank you, see you guys in the next one.